Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to Jen's Place. Today I will be doing my review of Little Women Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 6, Little Women, Big Voices. So, we start off the episode with Abira, and all her kids are going crazy. She has, as we know, 4 kids, but since it's the pandemic, she is stuck at home with her kids, and it's just like really overwhelming. So we see her go outside. Um, First, we see her come in there telling her kids to stop, and the 2 little ones go their way, and the 2 big ones go the way that they're going. Excuse me. And she goes outside and calls her mom, and she tells her mom that um, her kids are acting up, and she wishes that she had her mom there so that way she could get a break because she is just overwhelmed with all the kids that she has and all the homeschooling stuff, and it's just hard for her to it's just hard for her to get things done anyway, so or even get a moment to herself. I understand that completely because I also have 4 kids doing homeschool, and it is kind of rough. Anyways, after that we see who do we see? Excuse me. Kind of tired. It's been a long day. After that we see um Monty, and Moreland is coming over to her house. He just got to Atlanta from Texas. So they start talking. She tells him that she appreciates him being there for her son while she was in Atlanta and just going to go check on him and all that stuff. Then they talk about getting back together in their relationship and stuff. And he's telling her that what she needs to do, and for their relationship to work, and that she needs to be nicer and all this stuff. And she's like, don't try and put it all off on me when I'm the one that didn't do anything wrong. You were the one in the wrong. You were the one that was cheating and all that stuff. So after that, we then see uh, Miss Juicy. She is in a temporary office that her manager um, got for her to use because her office is closed due to the pandemic thing. So she's working in a temporary office, and we see her on a video call with her manager named Two, and she's saying that she wants to do something with all the girls, as far as going to as far as going to you know because of Black Lives Matter and all that stuff. She wants to do that, and she wants to be a part of it and show that she can do things in the community. Excuse me. Anyways, the episode was kind of boring, but okay. So then, she meets up with this girl named Hannah, and they decide together they're gonna get together, do like a little rally for Black Lives Matter. She's gonna invite the other girls, and the girl Hannah's gonna invite some of her people, and that's that with Miss Juicy for that moment. So then we see who is it? Oh, the twins, and we see what is her name? One of the twins that's moving out, Andrea. Yeah, we see her getting her bags, packing her bags and stuff. Then she goes out there to talk with her sister, and they go out there talking about she, they crying because she's afraid to move out but she feels that, it's messing up her relationship with her sister, and she don't want to mess up her sister's marriage. She just got married, and she uh is like, it's time for me to be in my own space. I really don't want to um go, but I have to, because I just don't want to be, I don't want to feel like I'm the third wheel. So I'm going to get my own place. And she gives her sister back her key. Her sister is sad. She's crying, talking about, she feels like she really don't have anybody, even though Jordan is there. She feels like her, the relationship that she has with her sister, it is something that, you can't really understand. I guess you have to be a twin to understand it. Anyways, so she's gonna move out. The next thing we see is Monty. She's going over to Andrea's house. It's the next day, and Monty is going to go over there. She went over there, and she let her in. She's all like, Andrea let her in. She's all like, oh, this is cute, this and that, and they talking about the the place and everything, and she's putting up pictures and stuff, showing her, and then the lights go out, and Andrea telling her, I think this place is haunted, and all this stuff. And Monty's like, this place is not haunted. She don't really believe it until the lights go off, and then she's like, oh shoot. And then Andrea's like, what if that's Minnie trying to talk to us? And then in the confessional, Monty's like, Minnie, if that's you, girl, leave us alone. That part was kind of funny. So, no, she was like, Minnie, if that's you, then stop it now. So then they go out on the balcony and talk, and Andrea's kind of like hinting to the fact of, oh, I could come over to your house, until, because how long does this last? How long does the power outages last? As Monty's telling her, we do have power outages here in this building, but we don't know when it's going to come back on and stuff like that. And so they going out there talking and stuff, and then what else happens? Oh, so she's like, oh, well, I gotta talk to Moreland, see what he thinks about, you coming over or whatever. And she was like, oh, y'all back together, y'all good, just trying to get information about it. And she really ain't trying to. She was like, yeah, we good. She just telling a lie, because then in the confessional, she was like, we not good, no, we not good. And I just don't want to tell them, basically she just don't want to tell all her business to them, because she know how they are. She know, what they probably gonna be thinking, like, is, she's like, well, we're just doing like back and forth. We just keep going back and forth. 1 minute we together, the next minute, we not. And so she just decides that, she's just gonna act like they really together or whatever. She don't want to. She's like, well, Andrea's like, well, when are we gonna be able to, like see him, this and that, and you know, because Andrea, she done broke up with her baby daddy Chris, so he ain't around. He stayed there in Texas with her. He stayed there, I guess. I don't know. Um, so she's lonely, whatever. Anyways, so they talking about doing self defense classes. Monty brings that up, and Andrea's like, okay, well, we will. I'll do it. I'm down. So they all decide to do that. Then it's we see Abira take her son, her oldest son, to do rock climbing and have a talk with him about Black Lives Matter and all this stuff, and what he would do in a situation if if he ever got stopped by the police, what would he do? And they both do the rock climbing thing, and then they both talk about that. And he said what he would do, he would run, and Abir is basically telling him, no, you don't run. You basically you abide by the rules. Everything that they tell you to do, you do it. And she feels like, she shouldn't have to tell her son about this kind of stuff, but that's what you had to do. So then we see they had that conversation. She's scared. She's basically scared for her son's life, because he's the big boy. He's not, you know, just the size of a regular 13-year-old boy. He looks like a grown man, just because of his size. She feels like, he's really big. He's not little, and, they can mistake him for a grown up, basically. And I understand where she's coming from because I have a son that's 13, the same age as her son, and he is, tall. He's tall. So, anyways, after that, we see they have the self-defense class at Miss Juicy's house in her backyard because, the pandemic, whatever. So, they have the thing, and Abira is there, and she's all stumbling around, just acting crazy. So they all like, what? Is she drunk? Something's going on with her. And which we do find out that she is drunk. She said that she had mimosas for lunch, two of them. And Andrea and Amanda's like, we are little people, and we can't just have one beer, and we're gonna be drunk, And she didn't had two drinks, so she's really tipsy. So she's like stumbling all over the yard and falling out. She eventually falls out on the ground and just lays there for a while, and then, you know, she's just being a beer. So they do that, and that was over with. And so then the next thing that we see is Monty and what is that girl's name? One of the twins that's married, Andrea. No, Amanda. Amanda and Jordan and Moreland all meet up for lunch. Um, oh, we do see when Money was getting ready to go out, her husband was asking her, when is it gonna be time for us to spend time together, whatever. And she's just like, I'm trying to do this self-defense class, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. And he basically just wants to have her time and attention, and she's just trying to avoid him. But she did tell him that she would they will go like on a date with Jordan and Amanda, and he can go after they go there. So that's what happened. They went and met up with them for dinner or whatever. And so they went to go eat dinner, and they're talking about their relationship in front of Amanda and Jordan. And he's telling her, Moreland's telling Monty that when are you gonna wear your rings or whatever? He gives them to her, and she's like, I'll wear them, but I'm not. Basically, she's not ready to put them on, and just wear them like on a day to day. And then Moreland asks Jordan like, how come I didn't get invited to the wedding? Well, you already know why you didn't get invited to the wedding, because you and Monty wasn't even together at that time. Y'all was probably broken up, so that's why you didn't get to go. Anyways, Jordan's just like, he didn't really know how to respond to that question. So then we do see, they just like bickering back and forth, and it's kind of weird to see that. It's just annoying to me, really. I'm sick of hearing about it. Like, if y'all gonna get back together, get back together. If you're not, you're not. Who cares, really? So then we do see Moreland bring out Amanda and Jordan again to go and apologize for how he acted at the thing or whatever. And he says he's planning on doing something big for money, just to show that he is serious about this relationship and all that. And then we see Amanda. She wants to go to the doctor's office because they are talking about having a baby, her and Jordan. And she doesn't know if she's going to be able to have a baby because of the simple fact that when she was growing up, she had a lot of surgeries on her legs, and she ended up having to get, I believe, radiation or something like that, and x-rays and all that. She just feels like, that will be a cause of concern for her to actually conceive. So then, um, so then they go to the doctor's office, and he's gonna do a sonogram, see if she can have kids or not. Um, and see, I guess we'll see in the next episode what's gonna happen with that, because I didn't see at the end. It didn't show um if she can have kids or not. That after that part, it cut off, so I didn't really get to see it. Anyways, so after that we see Abira and all the girls and the twins and um Money and Juicy, they all at the Black Lives Matter thing, and Abira brings her kids also, and one of her daughters makes a speech. She does a speech there, and she does a good job, and Abira's kids finally get to meet the twins, and it's all good, and they all tell Abira's daughter that she did a good job, and congratulated her for what she did, being brave and getting up there and talking in front of all those people as a little girl. I think she's only like 7 or something like that. So, that was a good thing for them to actually get out there and try and protest and, you know, learn about their culture and all that stuff and what they are standing up for. Anyways, so that was the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one.